Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this video we're gonna be looking at the reissued S.H.Figuarts Qui-Gon Jinn from the Phantom Menace. So this is a reissued version, as I said. This is the one that comes with few new accessories. He also comes with soft goods poncho, soft goods Jedi robes. So I was really excited about this re-release when I saw that they were doing it, because I missed out on the original release. I do have the Black Series Qui-Gon in my collection, but I really wanted this S.H.Figuarts one, and I was truly fortunate that I was able to pre-order this guy and the reissued Darth Maul. So just a quick look at the box. This is the front of it. You can see this golden writing, Star Wars S.H.Figuarts The Phantom Menace Episode 1, Qui-Gon Jinn down here, Bandai Namco up here. Here is the top of the box, Star Wars The Phantom Menace Qui-Gon Jinn, side of the box, and the other side with a promo shot of the figure. Here is the back of the box, showing us Qui-Gon in the soft goods Jedi robes. Here is how he looks with both of these soft goods, poncho as well. Here he's using some of the accessories. This is the new one, if I'm not mistaken, the hologram of the ship. And then up here we can see him fighting Darth Maul. This is the reissued new Darth Maul with those new lightsaber effects. The same image was on Darth Maul's box. Legalese down here and at the bottom as well. So now let's open up this box and let's take a look at the figure. So before we get to the figure, just a quick look at the insert in this box. It's a card with a nice illustration from the Phantom Menace, and it looks really good. And here is our Qui-Gon out of the box, and as expected the figure does look good. The proportions are really nice, everything looks really crisp and sharp. The silhouette looks great. Here is the side of the figure and then the back, and right away let's take a look at the details. First, a look at the head sculpt, which does look really good. As I said, I don't have the original release, so I can't compare the two, but from what I saw, I think that the paint job is a bit different, and that goes for the face and for the hair as well. There is a seam line that is really visible, and it's because there is an alternate faceplate that comes with this figure. The hair is really well done, especially here in the back with all these curls down here, and there is a little bit of wash in it that brings out all of those sculpted details. As I said, the face looks really good. It is what you expect out of the S.H.Figuarts. It's all really nicely sculpted and well painted, and I mean right away we can compare it to the Black Series version. And even though Hasbro really did a great job on this head sculpt, and even with that photoreal paint, I don't know, I'm not sure. I saw a lot of people preferring this head sculpt. I don't know, I think that I mean definitely this guy is a bit bigger than the SHF one. The shape of the head is different. I mean, look at how the chin is much stronger on the Hasbro one. I mean, that is especially obvious from the profile. Look how much this chin, this beard, goes out in comparison to the SHF one. I'm not sure which one of these is more accurate to the movie, but I would say that while this is great for $25 to $30 or euros, and even though they really did a great job, I still prefer the SHF one. I don't know, just something about this looks more realistic than this. I mean, that's just me. Again, this is a phenomenal job on Hasbro's part, but I think that I prefer the SHF one. I don't know. What you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And then the rest of the body is what we usually get with Jedi figures in the SHF line. So we are getting these plastic overlays, and here we can see his arms with all of these cuts, nicely sculpted wrinkles, the details on the sleeves, and then the hands, fisted hands, and the belt with a lot of these painted small details, pouches that are also painted, and these silver buttons, and it's like that all around. And then down here we get these two parts that are also made out of a softer rubbery plastic, and all of this gets out of the way so it doesn't hinder the articulation of the legs, and same goes for the back. And then here are the legs, the pants, that also have nicely sculpted wrinkles on them, a little bit of wash, so you get some parts that have like lighter brown and then some parts that have darker brown paint. And then his boots that that are also really well sculpted. And here is the back of the legs. So yeah, everything looks really good. I like the skin tone, I like the overall look. So yeah, I'm satisfied with how this reissue turned out. Let's now take a look at his accessories. First, as all the S.H.Figuarts figures, he comes with this instruction piece of paper that shows you all of the different accessories that he comes with and the way to interchange them. Here is how you swipe out two faceplates and how you attach the lightsaber hilt to his belt. On the other side, they show you how to put those soft goods on the figure, so that's always great to have those kinds of instructions. Here is his alternate faceplate that has a different expression. The mouth are opened. He looks like he's either talking or he has that face expression when Maul stabs him in the movie. Next up, he comes with this small communicator, and it's a really small piece, but there are some nicely sculpted technical details, and even some of the pieces are painted. I mean, it's all painted in silver, and then some small gold pieces are painted as well. Here is the back of it. They really did a great job sculpting this little accessory. Then here is his lightsaber hilt. This is the unignited one. It's a black hilt with a few silver pieces on it, a red button here that is also painted, and then we get the peg so that you can port this unignited hilt to his belt. There is a hole here, you just port this in and it should hold it securely. So that is how that looks. Then he comes with the ignited lightsaber, so the hilt is the same, everything is painted as on the first one, and then there is a green ignited lightsaber blade. It's a nice translucent green color. It looks really good. It is thick enough so it won't break easily. It can also be detached because this Qui-Gon comes with an alternate lightsaber swing effect. So the hole doesn't have a fully rounded shape, and that is how you know in which way you need to turn the lightsaber blade and connect it to the hilt. So there you go. Now we have our Qui-Gon saber, but in a swinging mode. So this looks really good. He comes with a small hologram device that has a peg down here and can be attached to one of his alternate hands. You get a translucent stand and then a translucent blue hologram of the ship. This is another new addition, new accessory added to this reissued version of Qui-Gon. The sculpt here is fairly simple. It's all smooth. There is no details sculpted because, I mean, this is a small accessory that he holds in his hand. This is a great addition to this set, and I'm really glad that Bandai decided to include this to this reissue. And then together with this accessory, he comes with a bunch of alternate hands, and one of them has open palm like this, and you can see that there is a peg hole sculpted in the shape of this peg on the bottom of hologram device, and you just need to align the two, peg it into the hand, and now it looks like the hand holds this hologram. So that is a beautiful addition to our SHF Qui-Gon. He does come with two fisted hands that are on the figure. He comes with a hand for holding that small communicator. Then we get a pair of lightsaber holding hands, and then another pair of lightsaber holding hands, but unlike the previous ones, these are not fully closed and don't have just a hole inside, but as you can see, the fingers are separated from the palm. So those are the options. Then there is a pair of force using gesture hands and a pair of open dynamic hands. And then on top of all that, he comes with his soft goods poncho, and this doesn't look like what we saw on those promo shots, but it's still good enough. There is no wire. This is not a wired soft goods piece. This is how it looks on the outside, and this is the interior, and then this is the back. And here we see the sewing line going through the middle, but this will be in the back. These sleeves are sewn together here. You need to slide his hands through this hole, and that's how you get it on the figure. In the instructions they suggest that you detach the head and then you just slide it over the figure like this. And so here is Qui-Gon with his poncho, and even though it looks kind of baggy, I still think that this is a great look. And then we also get his Jedi robes, and this is actually wired. The wire goes through the edge of the hood and then all the way down. This will give us some nice posing options. The wire is really sturdy and it holds the pose, so that is good to see. And here is how he looks with the Jedi tunic. It does look kind of large and baggy, but that's how it was in the movie. I forgot to say that there is even a wire at the bottom edge, so that was a nice choice. I like that, and as I said, that gives you some nice posing options. Here is how the figure looks all around in the back. Because of the wire, you can pose the hood like it's laying down much more naturally than what we usually get on Hasbro's soft goods. And then here is how he looks with the hood up. You can really shape it in a way so that it looks like it drapes over his head. You can pose it like it's blowing on the wind, you know, blowing to one side or something like that. And these wires give you those options, so that is really good. Now let's take a look at his articulation. The head is on a double ball peg and you get another one at the bottom of the neck, so together they give you nice range of movement. You can look down this much, up this much, and that's even with this hair restricting it in the back. You get some nice side to side tilt and 360 rotation. Arms move out all the way and rotate 360. There is a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow that gives us this much, standard SHF wrist that swivels, and it can rotate in any direction however you turn that ball peg. For the torso we have a cut down here behind the belt, so that gives us side to side movement. Tilt, he crunches forward this much, back this much, legs move out this much, forward all the way, back this much. We have a drop down hip and a thigh swivel. Single bend in the knee that gives us this much, feet move forward this much, back this much. We have ankle pivot and a toe joint. And just so that I don't forget, this is what you get when you remove the faceplate. This is the engineering on the inside of the head, and we can use the alternate faceplate. This is how it looks from the back. You just align the faceplate with those pegs, and now you have the alternate face sculpt for your Qui-Gon. Now let's compare Qui-Gon with some other figures. Here he is with the new reissued S.H.Figuarts Darth Maul and the S.H.Figuarts Padawan Obi-Wan Kenobi. And you can see that these three work perfectly together. Both Maul and Kenobi are shorter than Qui-Gon, and with those drop-down hips, which are not utilized here, you can make Qui-Gon even taller. So this works for me perfectly. Here he is with the Black Series Jar Jar and the Black Series version of Qui-Gon Jinn. And we already compared the faces, but now you can see how the two figures look side by side. And as I said, Black Series version is a bit bulkier, a bit larger than the SHF one, and still both of these look really good, but I'm someone who prefers the SHF one. Here he is with the new Black Series Padme and Black Series Kid Anakin Skywalker. And finally here he is with AliExpress bootleg of the first Black Series Darth Maul, which is a great bootleg, and the Black Series B1 Battle Droid. And so finally, what do I think about this re-release? I have to say that I completely love it. This is the version of Qui-Gon that I wanted for my shelf. I'm so happy that Bandai Tamashii Nation decided to re-release this figure. He comes with a nice number of new accessories that were not included in that first release. All of this makes this re-release a must-have for your collection. It's SHF. These figures are not meant to be used in a kind of vanilla pose. They are meant to be posed around in all kinds of dynamic poses, and that is what you get out of this SHF release. So it's a strong recommendation on my part. If you guys are able to get this guy, I'm sure you will not be disappointed. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say for this video. Now I would love to hear you guys. What do you think about this re-release? Is this something that you plan on buying or not? Are you satisfied with the Black Series version? Let me know all of that down in the comments. As always, special thank you goes out to my supporters on Patreon, and to all the rest of you guys, thank you so much for watching my videos and supporting the channel in that way. Stay tuned for a posing video for this figure, and I'll see ya in the next video.